Hi everyone. This month we'll be looking at Acrobat for Education. And in particular, we've chosen the feature called PDF Portfolios. If you're a teacher or a student, you'll find that the PDF Portfolio feature is very useful when it comes to presenting content that is quite varied. For example, if you need to present a lesson that has a variety of file formats in its content, you would probably battle a little bit to switch between windows and try to present the content in a neat and orderly fashion without having to change players and screens all the time. So with something like PDF Portfolio, you're actually able to collate a number of different kinds of files together in a nice neat box, kind of like grouping files together, and give them a branded theme and present them in a nice neat manner. It looks professional, and it also saves you a lot of time in switching between windows and players to try to present that content. So once you've chosen Create and Create Portfolio, you could choose up front a number of quite nice looking themes to depict the layout of your portfolio. And I'm going to just choose Click Through for now. I then click on Add Files, and I'd navigate to a folder where I would have already prepared all the content to make up my lesson plan, or if I'm a student, perhaps my final thesis or collection of essays, or whatever it is that I want to hand in as a project or present as a project. So I'm just going to select a couple of files, click on Finish, and wait for Acrobat to add all the files into one neat presentation. So essentially what I would do now is change the order in which these files appear at the bottom of my screen, because they would have imported in basically alphabetical order, and by simply clicking and dragging from left to right, I'm able to put what needs to be viewed first towards the left and what will be viewed thereafter towards the right. Now, using the right hand side, I'm also able to add further content, as well as change the actual layout of my portfolio at any stage. It just needs a moment to update. So I'm going to go back to my click through layout format, and I can still continue to edit the themes and make sure that I'm choosing something that is appropriate to the content. I'll just stick to Tech Office for now. As far as color palettes are concerned, I can also brand my content further, perhaps to suit the course that I'm teaching or the campus I'm working from. So there is an opportunity there to brand things a little more closely to your unit or campus or course. And I can also add things like a header and a footer. So if I just double click on the top section, I can add an image, or I can add text to basically add my details to that presentation. For example, the name of the course that I'm teaching, or the name of the thesis that I'm presenting. For example, if I add text, I could put here my name and whatever the heading would be for this particular project. So without wasting too much time now, I could, select everything, go and resize it, choose the font that I wanted. Sure, don't ask a designer to choose a font quickly. Okay, well, that wasn't much of a change, but I think you get the idea. And basically make sure that this is going to look good at the top of the document. I can also choose various background images and scale, bring in graphics to fit in the back, scale them up and down, change their blur, and basically build a nice looking background and header for this particular presentation. When I'm ready to go, I can preview it and flick through the content and basically approve it and say I'm happy with it, and either save it to my desktop and give it to my teacher on a stick, or if I am a teacher, save this document and email it to my students or put onto a shared server folder, and basically everyone would have access to it.